Fade in. Hello, I am Michelle.
And I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are Force of I Entertainment. Well, today we are going to give you our review of the new drama thriller, Those Who Wish Me Dead, starring Angelina Jolie and Jon Bernthal. So, the way we do our reviews, everyone, is we tell you our initial thoughts of the movie, we tell you what we like, what we dislike, and then we give you our final rating of the movie. And this review will be spoiler free for any of those who have not seen this movie yet. So, you're welcome to hear our review. But initial thoughts, what I thought, we just saw this movie actually, just finished it.
We're on top of it.
Yes.
Just came from the theater.
Yes. And our initial thoughts, my initial thoughts, not ours. You can tell them yours.
Two sisters, one brain.
Yes. I said again, my initial thought of this movie is it was a good movie. Is it a great movie? No. It was a good movie.
Get right to it, Sheila.
And if you like drama thrillers, there was a lot of intensity. It kept my attention the entire way. So I enjoyed it decently because I think it's a good movie. So I think it's pretty good. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess my initial takeaway, I enjoyed it. Like you said, it kept me
engaged.
It kept me engaged, and I kind of enjoy, not that it's always pleasant, but like when there's a movie that there's several moments throughout that or like I always don't want to like cover my mouth, like when something kind of shocks me, you're like, oh gosh, so I enjoy that in a movie. Strangely, I get a lot of people probably do, but yeah, overall pretty good movie. Like Michelle said, not great, but worth watching.
Yes, and as she pointed out, and we'll actually just move that into what I liked about it. What I liked about it, I thought it had a great cast. Angelina Jolie is the lead female in this, and her character story, Hannah. This movie has a lot of emotion. Actually,
it is very emotional.
Like there were moments.
Things I like about
there were moments that really pulls on your heartstrings because,
absolutely,
of course, the plot is this boy is in trouble. His well, I don't know if that gets into spoilers, but anyways, this boy is in trouble, needs someone he can trust, and Angelina Jolie is a firewoman in Montana, I believe, is where they said. And so she helps him through this very bad situation as he has people after him that wish him dead. So,
as the name suggests,
yes, but both her and let me look up the kid, Finn Little was excellent.
Like he's one to watch because he really, I was telling Michelle about acting. I mean, it's like if you are so good that you can make me like mentally go there with you as the actor playing that character, and I'm like feeling that character's emotions. You're doing a good job, and this kid did that. Honestly,
yeah, he was adorable, but he's probably, I would put him around maybe 12 years old, 13 when they filmed this,
right?
But he was excellent for a child actor, and him and Angelina Jolie, they both have trauma that they've had to deal with and are dealing with. So both of them have these very heartfelt, emotional moments and things that they're going through.
Because I think it's sweet. It's kind of like they need each other.
They do, yes. And she's dealing with grief and the loss of, and even some of her mistakes that she's made as a firewoman. So they both did excellent. And then you also had,
I was just going to say too, Angelina's performance. I mean, of course, she's a great actress, but she was a very endearing character in this to me.
She was, yes, very, very,
like you
very
really
much so
felt for her and rooted for her,
and you rooted for everyone because even Jon Bernthal, you root for him and his wife, the woman who played his wife. She has some really like kind of scenes that you're like holding your breath a little of how's she gonna get out of this or what's gonna happen, that type of thing. So, and there were a lot of those scenes, and I was going to
say, if you like those scenes,
yes,
definitely, with it being on HBO Max, or if you want to go to the theater. I mean, we went to the theater, but either way, it's like, it's worth checking out.
Yeah, because it's truly a drama thriller. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of drama, but then there's also a lot of thrills of, like how are they going to get out of this?
And it really doesn't stop.
No, it does not. Once the movie, it actually kind of begins with a shock in a way. So it kind of starts, but once it truly gets going, it's relentless. And it's just under 2 hours long. So it's got a nice runtime, I think. So the cast was good. I thought the villains were good of this movie. Like you really, It's one of those where you kind of, it's kind of like,
you love to hate them.
Yeah, you love to hate them. We'll put it that way. They do a good job, and I was actually surprised Nicholas Hoult was one of the villains. He's a good-looking dude,
little cutie there.
Yeah, he is a good-looking villain. But the villains were good, the actors were good, and for those of you who have watched this channel, we enjoy when movies don't push any form of politics; they just entertain and tell a story. And this movie does that.
Yeah, it really is. It's not woke. There's not like an agenda being pushed. Really,
it's following. I guess
that's refreshing.
It is. I guess it was a book, and I don't know how true it is to the book or not because I've not read the book. But just a good action drama, and Angelina Jolie was, as you said, was great in it. Everyone that was in this movie did a good job. So yeah, I think those are the pluses. Again, if you like drama, if you like your heartstrings to be pulled, if you like Angelina Jolie,
if you like those
moments. Kind of those shock, and if you like John Berthal, if you like The Punisher, that everyone was good in it, and it definitely has a lot of thrills. So that's the things we like, things we didn't like. There's not necessarily anything that just stands out to me of like, ooh, I didn't like that in this movie. It's just, like we said, is it a great movie? No. So right. I think that would be the negative. It doesn't have that little extra sauce to make it like a great movie.
And I mean, obviously that's subjective.
Yes.
But like if you're watching this and you have seen it, and you're just looking to see people's opinions on it, or that's why you're watching this video, let us know in the comments how you felt about it.
Yeah, like how much did you enjoy it? So I mean, was there any negative that specifically stood out to you?
Yeah, but I can't really give it away with that. There's just the thing at the end. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. That I'm like, what? Like, how is that? How did that happen?
So it's spoilers. So just not believing an aspect of what happened, needing an explanation of how did that happen.
Believable. And I think,
but not with the main characters, guys.
The only other thing with the plot, like you obviously picked up on it, so this might have just been me like not paying enough attention at the beginning. But sometimes I wish there'd been a little more. I don't know what the word is,
you were looking just for more detail.
Yeah.
Because even without that,
what exactly caused, like.
And guys, they do explain it. She just was not paying attention. So
it's always possible.
They do explain it. So there's not really a negative, but my final rating of the movie, let's see, we rate out of 5 hoots, 5 being the greatest. I'm going to give this movie 3.5 hoots.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm going to get. What are you going to give it?
I was literally going to give.
We're going to give it 3.5 hoots?
3.5 hoots.
I
kid you not.
I think that's where it is.
I told her I'm not going to tell you my rating before, because like just let it out. But that literally was maybe we do think too much alike.
Yeah, it's about 3.5 hoots is where I'd give it. It was a good movie. It's not a great movie. And I enjoyed it though. There was not a moment I didn't that I was bored. It was entertaining. And
I know, so it's kind of hard to explain when we're like, well, we really liked, but
people who watch movies,
you understand.
Yeah, you get that. There's movies that are good, but it's not like your heart's just like, wow, that was awesome.
Or like you're gonna think about it, or be like a year from now, be like, oh, I want to rewatch that movie I saw.
Yeah, it was like
in May of 2021.
It was like I enjoyed myself watching it for an hour and 47 minutes, and that's about the extent of what I'm going to think about it. Much beyond that. So yeah, I give it 3.5 hoots. If you have HBO Max, it's definitely worth watching. If you enjoy thrillers, drama, Angelina Jolie, whatever you like in there, it's worth watching.
We're never shy about our love for a beautiful lady.
Yeah, it's definitely worth your time. Or if you're like me and you love going to a theater, maybe go to a matinee would be my suggestion on that. But it's enjoyable if you like that type of movie. So. That's our review on They Wish Me Dead. So yeah, I did stumble on that title, but anyways,
a little awkward, but we're moving past.
We'll just kind of glide past it. But yeah, that's our review. Natalie, any final thoughts?
We wish you all life and happiness.
we don't wish you were dead. We don't wish you death. That's what we do not wish. But yeah, check this movie out if you enjoy these type of movies. But that is it for this episode of Forcify Entertainment. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye, guys.